Hamid Saif Farouk.
Hi, my name's Saif, and this summer I graduated from Lancaster University, having done a 3-year Bachelor's of Science Biochemistry degree. I thought it'd be helpful to make this video sort of going through the process of preparing for my graduation, the ceremony itself, and also just what I did afterwards, just so when you graduate you'll know what to expect on the day. So my graduation got cancelled because during my second year we had the lockdowns and obviously the pandemic, and I think as like a safety measure the university cancelled the graduation until 2022, which meant that the class of 2020 down till 2022 all graduated together. So I was in the class of 2021, and I then graduated not just with my course mates but also with the people that did the integrated masters. It was also quite an interesting graduation because it felt more like a reunion after a year, whereas I guess normally it would just be a few weeks after you'd finished the university. So that was something that was quite nice. When it comes to preparing for the graduation, you get sent some emails so measuring your body for like your hat and your gowns, and also booking your and your guest tickets as well. And in terms of deciding what to wear for your graduation, obviously it's just very formal clothes. Because my graduation was during the peak of a heatwave, I just wore casual clothes in the car, and then when I actually got to Lancaster I changed into my formal clothes. We collected our gowns from the back end of the Leica building, and we were sort of assisted with putting those gowns on. After that, and what I'd recommend doing is going to get your formal pictures done, because the queue can be enormous for this, especially if it's straight after the ceremonies. So yeah, I got mine done straight away. It took about 10 minutes, whereas some of my friends waited for well over an hour. These pictures were quite pricey. I think they went from like £45 up until like beyond 100. And after getting my picture done, I just sort of wandered around campus with my family, sort of getting pictures by the LU signs and just at random sort of focal points of the university. And I also caught up with some course mates as well. And an interesting part about the Lancaster University graduations is that you don't necessarily graduate with your course, you graduate with your college. And because my college was County College and the largest college at the university, our graduation ceremonies were also split. So it wasn't ideal because I didn't graduate with my flatmates or like all of my course mates. Instead, I graduated with like a select amount of people that were in my college and also on my course. And also it's worth noting that in the Leica building, like for the gowning part, only the graduates were allowed in the building, but when you were getting your pictures done on the other side of Leica, anyone could go in, like your guests. When it came to the ceremony itself, you had to sort of check into the room before, your guests could check in a little bit later. And we were given a little slip with sort of our name and then how you sort of would like it to be pronounced phonetically, based on the order that you were going up in. The ceremony itself was about an hour long. At the beginning they were playing some sort of interesting instrument thing, which was against the wall. I can't describe it, but yeah. After that we had sort of the higher university members sort of arrive in quite a fancy way and split off, and then they declared the ceremony open. Also, speaking about the college system, I found my graduation quite interesting because we were merged with Grisdale College. So I'm not entirely sure how the graduation system works in terms of the colleges, because again it seems like they shuffle them up a bit. But maybe that's because our year was quite an extraordinary sort of graduation year, whereas in more ordinary years it might just be your college. The graduation itself was also live streamed, so you can revisit them after the graduation itself, and you can like see friends' graduation. Graduates were limited to about 2 guests. So having the live stream was quite handy, and it was also professionally shot as well. But straight after the graduation they had the college photos. We actually missed our college photo because we weren't really told anything about it, which was quite frustrating, but I know Grisdale had theirs. But after that we sort of went in the tents. Also on your graduation day I'd definitely recommend just enjoying yourself and staying on campus as long as you can, because it's probably your last time there. And it's also probably one of the last times you'll meet a lot of your peers. And that's basically it. That completes my journey at Lancaster University, and now I'm going to go into my second year as a medical student at Sunderland University. Thanks for watching this video, and if that's something you're interested in, subscribe to the channel.